Jenny, and I have a quick video for you here today. I would like to share the collection I selected to participate in Collection Obsession for the month of August 2024. Collection Obsession is something that my friend Cilla from Cilla Choice Bits of Blitz put together in the Crafty Low or No Spend Facebook group. It's a group that wants to encourage us to use the stuff that we have. Now, by no means is there no shopping or anything like that, but it really is trying to be mindful of what we have. I know I'm certainly blessed with a room full of stuff, and this Collection Obsession has helped me to go through my inventory and pick things out that I would like to use. Now, just a couple weeks ago, my friend Cilla and Teresa from For the Love of Paper Crafting, we were in Georgia to the Crop and Create Expo. So I have some pictures from us from the expo that I figured instead of sitting in my camera, I'm going to go ahead, get them printed, and get them documented. I haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and do a 6x8 album or full 12x12. We'll see how that process goes. I'm a 12x12 girl at heart, but it would be kind of nice to have like a mini 6x8 of these adventures and times that I get to spend with my friends enjoying this hobby that we so love. So let me get to the collection I selected. I selected Carta Bella Craft and Create, and this is from 2021, so it's not too old. I do believe that if you shop the warehouse sale, this is one that you can get now in that sale, so watch for it. It's not so new that you can't get it, and the only time you wouldn't be able to is if it's sold out. Now, I have used this collection at least once. I counted today, and I do have 10 papers, so that's great for the month as far as what I want to get done. And let me go ahead and show you what I have. So here's my scrappy scraps. Like I said, I had purchased the coordinating cardstock to go with this. So I have these items. This piece has been cut, and I'm going to keep them together with the kit. I've got this piece of paper, and it has been cut into, so it's not a full 12x12, and I can't tell you the name of it, but it's all the needle and threads with the pretty flowers, and the other side is a great green background with the white flowers. Now this one is border strips, so you can see there are several border strips. The top one is Sewing Mends the Soul. You've got your paint brushes and buttons and scissors, pretty flowers, embroidery floss, a tape measure. It says crafting is always a good idea. Creativity is messy. I am very creative. Eat, sleep, craft, repeat. So I love crafting. Sewing mends the soul. Art is therapy. Very nice. The row of buttons, green stitch, blue background with white flowers. Again, you've got more sewing things. And the back is a pretty light blue background with the white flowers. The next one is the 3x4 journaling cards. So if this is not something you want to use as a, cut out and use journaling cards, you can always look at each one of these pieces as an embellishment if you like to do some fussy cutting. If not, the back of this is a great stripe on a white background, so it incorporates all the colors that are in the collection. The next paper, white background with multicolored sewing machines with flowers in between. And the back is a nice, I would say that's gingham, right? It looks like a gingham tablecloth, and it is called Sewing Machines. This next one is another pretty floral, white background with multicolored florals. In the back is this great navy blue with white polka dot, and this is called Crafting Floral. Now we've got our 4x4 journaling cards. Again, same thing. If you don't like to use this or the back side as a full sheet, you can look at each one of these things as embellishments, as titles, you name it. You've got a whole lot. This one you could cut out the center, and you've got a nice frame. But very, very nice. The back is buttons. Lots and lots of fun buttons. Now, if you like, you could go ahead and put holes in these and go ahead and stitch up your buttons, but we'll see what I get into. Next one, and that is called 4x4 journaling cards. The next one is your 4x6 journaling cards. No need to repeat myself, but you can cut all these things out if you'd like to use them as embellishments. This in itself would be a great one just to use the title of craft. And the back side of this is the top of thread, right? Isn't that the cap of the thread? I like that. This is not a bright white background like the other ones. It does have a more creaminess to it. Let's see. You can tell. It's just a little bit off. Our next one is a whole bunch of crafty words on a white background, all the colors in the collection. In the back side is another pretty gingham, and this is called Crafty and Happy. This one, you've got a whole sheet of what you could call fussy cutting heaven. Lots and lots of things to use as embellishments. If you want to use this as a background, the back side is red with white wavy wonky lines, and this is called Handmade with Love. The next sheet, white background with lots of paint brushes in your palette, and the back side of this is a multicolored polka dot on a white background. This is called Paint Supplies. As I mentioned, I did get the coordinating cardstock. Here's another one that shows I've used this. I gutted the middle to use. Must have been framing a photo or something. So this particular one is called Dark Pink, Light Blue. I would say this is reminds me more of a coral. And this is Carta Bella paper, so it's very, 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 very nice. This particular one is light pink and green, and I still have 2 of those. And there's usually 6 pieces of paper in here, so I must have used the other 2. Here we've got our 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and you can see I've used just a couple of them. I've got a lot to choose from for title options, for decorating, whatever I want to use that for. Of course, we've got great banners to use and the border strips. I also have the 6 by 6 paper pad, and I cut it in half, and the reason for that is that when I stored my kit together, I had them stored side by side so it wasn't so bulky. But let's go ahead and we could take a look real quick. Here is some cut aparts, that nice stripe, the sewing machines, the gingham, the flowers, the navy, the thread, the green pretty flower, cut aparts, buttons, nice plaid, scissors, more flowers, just a nice green background, that thread top, dark blue, crafty words, nice teal gingham, more cut aparts, the red wonky, the painting supplies, the multicolored buttons, the light blue background with the white flower, and a pink. And I may have used a little bit already, but that was a full half there for you. I also have some ephemera, and I've just combined everything into one envelope. I believe I had the tags as well as the framing tags as well as the ephemera. So we've got Sewing Mends the Soul, Create, Happiness, Craft, Make Life Pretty, Maker's Gonna Make, a nice little button, Create, I Love Crafting, Sewing Mends the Soul, Art, Eat, Sleep, Love, Craft. And again, these are where you can punch out the middle if you want to make a shaker card with that. More thread. We've got an F. Here is a needle and thread. Another button. Another where you can make a shaker pocket if you'd like. Sewing machine. Pinned it. That's cute. A little thimble. needles. So what? So lovely. Just a measuring spool. Here's a T. I bet you it spells out craft, right? Art is my therapy. Sewing. Another needle and thread. I love crafting. Another one that you make in a shaker. I don't always craft. Oh wait, yes I do. This is obviously just cut apart from what I've used already. Use the little pieces as I can use my, I have a little star punch, a heart punch, things like that. Make life pretty. If I'm sitting, I'm knitting. I don't knit, so I wouldn't necessarily be able to use that, but I could always put something on there. Crafters gotta craft. I love crafting. Cut it out. Do more of what makes you happy. Beautify it. Sewing machine, measuring tape. Here's the R. It looked like a toothpaste to me, but it's paint. Just a nice piece of ephemera. Here's our C. Crafty, and again, it's a frame, so if you want to take that and make it a shaker pocket. This is cute. It's got the needles, the stripes. This does come out if you'd want to use that. Tag, this is my happy place. Knitter, make life pretty. Handmade, crafty and happy. Let's make art. A measuring tape. Another little baby that you could make a shaker pocket. Cut it out. This is my happy place. Sewing machine, half of something. So what? Another little tag, a bobby pin, an A, and this is the top of something, and then this is just another piece that I had. So my plans are to get my photos printed, and I'll just print these at home since this is the kit that I've chosen to use for next month, to just document my trip to Craft and Create and Craft with my friends Cilla and Teresa. We just had so much fun, and I want to get some journaling and some thoughts down, because seriously, I had the best time. I said it before in another video when I shared our little challenges and stuff. My cup overflows with the fellowship that I was able to share with those ladies, and I want to get it documented. So this is my pick for a collection obsession for the month of August. Let me know if you're playing along. I'd love to watch. I like to go ahead and support other people that are doing this hobby that we love so much. I want to thank you for making the time to meet with me today, to take a look, like, comment, and subscribe, all of that jazz. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.